Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I'll be your MC/hostess for about the next hour while we lay down some drills and do some show and share and some gabbing, which we like to do. So today is Monday, the 22nd of December, 2025. The time is 5:41 a.m. here in still dark, not raining right now, Salem, Oregon. And beside me, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer. As you can tell, I'm getting myself organized because I need to put the clock there. And once again, I have my Elf on the Shelf mug that you can't see. And, and choking on my coffee. And in the fireplace today, we have the wax melts that was a gift from Susan D. And I am doing the fresh cut Christmas tree. And boy, I tell you, when I opened this, I could smell Christmas tree. Now, I halved the wax cube because I wasn't for sure how strong that was going to be. So I'm going to check it out. Okie dokie. So this morning while listening to Christmas tunes, I did square 22. And now I'm doing square 22 on that one. Okay. And as I started to do, I will do the Advent number 22 bag at the end of the video. So in case you haven't opened yours, you can close out the video when I'm ready to do that. Alrighty, so let's get this show on the road. I'm not going to gab a whole lot at the beginning because we always have a lot of gab session on Mondays because of the live on Sunday. And I don't think I really have a lot to gab about. Today, I have kind of a busy morning. I need to desperately get a little bit of household chores done. Yeah, so I'm going to go in and clean the bathroom, clean up the kitchen, and do a little bit of dusting. Oh boy, it's got quite the little thing going there. Yeah, that's my plan for today. And what else? I've got, would you believe, count 'em, one square left on that truck. And I'm hoping to finish that up maybe today, maybe, or tomorrow. So I'll be right on track with it, kind of, sort of. Even though I wanted to finish it before the 20th, but then I did some rethinking and thought, oh no, I don't need to lay down drills on my Nikki on the 21st. Oh, Ellie's ready for her. There you go. She ate her breakfast of champions. Now she's ready for her kibble. So, yeah, and I really want to get that red truck done. I have just struggled with it, but this last part hasn't been bad. So, yeah, I've just got the one square left, and I will be able to show a finish. Yay for me. And then we've got today, the 22nd, 2 more squares after today on the Advents. And So I'm really anxious to get back to the routine of the weekend retreat, because that has kind of gone by the wayside for me, with doing the Christmas ones and all that. I mean, I'm just have been mixing it up here since November. So I really want to get back to that, where I am doing actually the weekend retreat canvases on the weekend. So I've got a couple that are screaming to me to do. So I'm gonna hopefully today make a decision what I want to do next. So yeah, I might do that. And then I've also, my Spangler for next month. No. Is it Spangler? No. I always get it mixed up. But for the event next month, the canvas is ready. It's hung up. It's hung up with care. But I need to get my cover sheets on it yet. Yeah, it's kitted up, ready to go, but I need to get the cover sheets on it and get it rolled. Hopefully I can figure that out, because Julie did it for me last time, and it's something new that I've never done before. So yeah, so I want to get that done, well, before the 1st. So we just got that preparation canvases that we, usually do. So yeah, and I'm trying to get everything done before Christmas. So I'm going to be busy. Yeah. Hey, Ellie. Did you come to say Merry Christmas, everybody? Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Woof, woof, woof. There it is. There's the secret message. She hasn't been out to go potty yet, so maybe I should take her out quick before we get started. So let me move things around here. Be right back. And I'm back, and boy, does it smell like a Christmas tree. A fresh cut Christmas tree in here. Wow. I did turn down the flame. But it smells good. It's not that overpowering one, like that one I had a while back that I passed on to Julie, and it was too strong for her. Yeah. Woo, woo, doggy. Now, actually, what I want to do is go ahead and get to our emails real quick. Let's see what we got in there for show and share. I'm going to turn this back off. I do have the overhead on, so hopefully these will show up okay. Let's see what we have in here today. Lots of emails. Okay. Vicki is up first. Vicki from Southeast PA. Now, we did show this on the live yesterday, but I said if you missed the live, I was going to show it today, plus I wanted to read what she said because I didn't read that part. So here we go. She says, my DAC Black Bear 65 by 65 centimeters or 26.5 by 26.5 inches squares I started this on October 1st, hoping I would finish it by Thanksgiving, but it took me until December 19th to complete. The last few weeks were the hardest, popping drills, and was very tired of using the same color tones. Glad I won't be working on another fall color one till September of 2026. No, don't go upside down. I was really wanting to do this canvas because it reminded me of the bear family we saw when we were vacationing in the Smoky Mountains. I am thinking now I shall kit up a few of the bingo card themes I will be starting on January 1st and get them ready to go. It's fun to go through my stash and see what will work for the cards. Granny, you did great on the posting of the guidelines and the bingo cards on your channel. Thank you. Well, Vicki, that was mostly due to the people that are behind the scenes here. Yeah, and it took Julie S. a couple times to get something that I could do, I could figure out. And Julie, I also want to give you a huge shout out for your help in typing everything out. Speaking with you and connecting, even if it's only by phone, was very enjoyable. Our cats and our diamond paintings bringing us together. Yeah, Vicki is the one that is the hostess of this bingo. And she did the, what do you call that? The CEO job of what to do and how to do it and all that. Julie did the typing and I put it on the computer. And I'll be the MC of it. That's what I love about this village. You know, we all work together. Prayers to everyone in the village that is in need. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all the villagers and their families and fur babies. And hope all have a much better 2026. Happy New Year! A note about that red truck from Hobby Lobby. Granny, I did this one and I thought it was a very hard confetti heavy kit. It took me forever, and like you, that was beautiful. With working on the Black Bear one till almost Christmas, I will work on several of my snowy/winter ones in January and maybe even into February. I have so many I never got to this year. Yeah, you and me both. That's why I said, at the beginning I said I want to get to my weekend retreats again. I am so looking forward to that. You know, you take for granted some stuff, and when you don't have it, you miss it, you know? I really enjoy our weekend retreats. Alrighty. Next up, we have Kathy G. She says, hi, Granny and fellow villagers. Wanted to share my Hobby Lobby Santa snow globe that I completed today. Hugs to you and pets to Ellie. Oh, I saw this one and passed on it, but it is beautiful. Maybe I should have got that. But I can see yours, so that's good. That turned out so cute. Yes, I like that. And Jill is up next. Let's see what she has to say. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. Julie, do you have this one? Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. I know. You want to see it. Okay, she says, Dear Granny and Villagers, I finally finished this big piece from DAC, 70 by 94 square drills. Took 41 long days. Single placed. Took longer than I thought it should, but I seem to have some very sleepy, slow days. I also got tired of the colors. Though, when it's finished, it looks beautiful. I love it now again, now that it is finished. It's called Step Siblings. Jill from Saskatchewan. I'm right there with you, Jill. I had some sleepy days too. But that is really gorgeous. Oh my goodness gracious. Got the butterfly and the puppies and the kitties. Some flowers and a little bird and a bird bath. Ah, that is really nice. Okay, Joan, aka Joan, is up next. And she says completion. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, we got some good ones today. Wow. Good morning, Granny and community. I completed this sweet thing last night. It was included in the DAC Advent calendar, day 1. It is a snack size, only 9 by 11.3 inches or 22.8 by 28.6 centimeters, but it had 67 colors. Wow! Needless to say, it had some areas of confetti and took a little longer to complete. Happy holidays and warm wishes to all. And don't forget, belly rubs for Ellie. Wow. But yeah, but all those 67 colors came together beautifully. The more colors, the more detail. Absolutely gorgeous. The Snowy Woodland Wanderer. Jules is up next. I believe we showed this yesterday, but this turned out so nice. Good morning, Granny and Villagers. Well, we've made it to the week of Christmas. I have finished the Little Merry Christmas kit from Hobby Lobby, and now I will be able to display it each year. I hope everyone has an enjoyable holiday with friends and family, and they all remember the true reason for this season as we move into the new year. I am looking forward to all of our village events. That is a good reminder, Jules. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Don't stress during the holidays. And it's not, I think sometimes, we forget. It's not about the giving. It's about being with friends and family and just really having a good time with each other. Now, I do know I showed this one from Jess yesterday. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is out of stock because somebody looked it up. It was like, oh, that is so pretty. It screams Granny. She said, hello, Granny, Ellie, and villagers. It's all done. Cozy Evening by Abraham Hunter. 96 by 70 centimeters. Almost done with my winter card. Just have cardinal and snowmen to do. Have a great day. Jess Diamond Paints. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the snow, it's got the lamps, it's got the church, Ormond and Arnie. It's got the bridge and the little stream. Oh, and it's even got the snow coming out of the chimney back there. Yep. Gorgeous. Okay, let's see what else we got. Levi. Now, I do know we shared this one yesterday. And he says, here's my completion. Big smackaroo from Walmart. 2 fairy dust and 2 ABs with 37 colors. Hope you have a great day. Is that not adorable? Look at that happy smile. That's definitely a happy smile. That is so cute. Now, also, we were talking yesterday about Walmart, and not all of them are getting the Diamond Art Club stuff in. And so Jess forwarded this. And you can go into, I guess this was an email, and you can browse locations and it tells you if the Diamond Art Club stuff is in your Walmart. Now, I checked Oregon, well, Salem, and we don't, but Albany does. So this is the email that came out. So I'm not really for sure. She shared a link yesterday. It was to the email though, but it says Walmart exclusives. So I'm not for sure what all they have, but that's what it's showing. It says explore more at Walmart. So that's this. So yeah, so not for sure what all they have. And then they were discussing that maybe it was just a pilot program to see how well it did at Walmart. And then Jess says, hey, Granny, Ellie, and villagers. I took Beth's idea and ran with it. Had to share how pretty they look. This is ready for the village bingo. And people are going to be showing their bingo cards and how they're printing them out or doing them themselves. So this is what she did. She used different colored paper. Yeah, so I'm going to have to, I guess, get a little creative too. See what I can do. And then Iona says, Margie wanted me to show my bingo cards and how I set them up. First is the ones that you posted written out. The second is blank, so I can write in what canvas I use for that square. This is going to be fun to fill in. My printer is still packed, so I want to track my progress. Then this is my solution. Bye for now, and hugs to you, and love and belly rubs for Ellie. All right, so let's see what she did here. So she wrote them out herself. And then she did a page with just animals, or, you know, whatever the bingo cards are. Brilliant idea. Yeah, so we're going to be seeing a lot of pics on that. All right, Patricia is next. She says, uh-oh, Patricia, why is that picture not coming up? Now let me do it this way. Oh, there we go. One moment, please. There we go. Hello everyone, Patricia B here. I am going to do this as a year-long project. It is Magical Potions. It is a 99 by 70 centimeters. It is a big boy, LOL. 91 colors. I will do one potions bottle a month since there is 12 potion bottles. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, get creative with our year-long project. I love it. You guys are great. And then Kathy G says, year-long project startup. Hi, Granny and fellow villagers. Wanted to share the start of my year-long canvas. Autumn Magic by Randall Spangler. 120 squares. We'll be doing 30 squares per season. This equates to 3 rows, as there are 10 squares per row. As it gets done, I will show the progress. Hugs to you and pets to Ellie. Okay, so let's look at hers here. See, I was thinking of doing the same thing, using different cover sheets, so you kind of knew each one of the seasons, maybe? Nice. Love it. Oh, you guys are great. All right. Margie says, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, mystery kit. Here's my progress on my mystery kit 83, Sheena Pike from DAC. I had my grandson put down 24 release papers in random order to avoid me seeing the canvas. Once I complete these, we'll have him do the same from the top, then middle. Having a blast with this being my first mystery kit. All right, so I'm going to bring this up. All right. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Okay, you can look now. I don't comment on the mystery ones. I don't want to give anything away. Okay, Susan D. Hi, Granny. This is the wax melt receptacle I use. I also got it off Amazon and thought it was pretty as it cycles through various colors. Hugs and wishes for a Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year. Ooh, I want to see this. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ooh, I may have to check that out. Susan, can you send me the link to that? Definitely, definitely. I love that. Okay. All right, so that is the end of our show and share. Come on. No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. All right. All right, so let's get over to our gab session, shall we? Let's have some coffee. Thank you, I will. Now, there was 2 videos that went up this morning. One was Julie's unboxing, and one was the gift from Susan D. So, up first is going to be Julie's DAC unboxing. Eileen says, I absolutely love all 3. The kitten canvas got me. It's like that thing is gorgeous. It's a last one. Oh, the last one was Over the Moon Stunning. She got some good canvases. Yeah. And then Miss Bell, these are beautiful canvases. Thanks for sharing them. And Susan D, wonderful canvases. I think the kitty is my favorite, but Tom Woods and Randall Spangler are my favorites. And Mary Kay said, Julie, you can work on the Christmas canvases in July. Remember, it is Christmas in July. My favorite canvas is the kitty cat canvas with big blue eyes. I know, that was so cute. And Colleen says, the canvases are so beautiful. And Angela, they are beautiful. Love them. Thanks for sharing, Julie. More to come from Julie. Lots more. And these are kind of all of her ones that she's done the last couple days, so they're kind of mixed up. Jewel said, Julie, you did a good job explaining the process. I would be willing to try one. That's on her one from the temperature one, and so is this one. Wendy, I also got the temperature chart. I'm still gathering my temperature data to start later come January. This is my first time doing this type 2. And Margie said, love them both. I like the red and black one. Thanks for sharing, Julie. And Mary Kay said, I love the poinsettia canvas. My favorite Christmas flower is poinsettias. And Miss Bell said, these have magnificent colors. And Sparkle says, wow, those canvases are gorgeous, Julie. My fave is the poinsettia. Thanks for sharing, my friend. And Kathy G said, wonderful choices in canvases. Thanks for sharing. And she also said, love the poinsettia canvas. I had a live one that was a Christmas gift last year. Unfortunately, it did not survive, as I do not have a green thumb. And Jewel said, no cats? Are you okay, Julie? LOL. Just kidding. Love that poinsettia. I know, wasn't that a shockaroo? And Angela, back on the temperature chart. I like this idea. I would like to try one. Thanks for sharing, Julie. And Wendy said, it helps to use different colored highlighters to mark the image, like you mark your pattern in cross stitch. It also helps to cross off the rows in pencils. Uses magnetic board for cross stitch, and the magnet I use to mark each row. You can also use a thin black pen and mark the grid on the canvas and the sheet. It's not as hard as you think. I've done 4 now. Wow. Okay, and then Mary says, wow, that poinsettia canvas is big and bold. Wow, wow, wow. And Susan D said, they're both pretty. A little different color palette for you, and no cats, LOL. They know you too well, Julie. It's all about the kitty cats. Okay, next subject in our Gab session. Christmas presents from Susan D, part 3. That's the one that went today. Sparkle says, oh man, we need smell-o-vision, LOL. Those all sound so good. What a great gift from Susan D. Thanks for sharing. And Kathy G said, great gift from Susan D. Love all the scented names. So happy we have the village contact list, as I stopped this video and sent email to Susan asking for the link to the store she got from them. Because you know, I have to have it. Well, when you get it, you'll have to share. We might have to add candles to our have to have it's. Oh my goodness. And then the Christmas gift part 2, Miss Lizard said, those look delicious. What a sweet treat from a sweet person, Susan D. I've never had Godiva and should give it a try. They are delicious. I'm trying very hard to only eat 2 a day. But yesterday, I had 3. They were so good, I had to have 3. I spread them out throughout the day, though. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Mary Clark said, wowzers, that video made my mouth water. Good thing we don't have smell-o-vision, LOL. What a sweet gift. No pun intended, LOL. And then back to part 3. Susan said, home for the holidays, according to the website, is cedar hardwood and balsam fir, blended with cinnamon and clove. They're made from soy wax. The Christmas tree one is the one I'm using now. Ooh, and that's the one I have in. Yahoo! We're twinsies. I use a full cube, but turn it off once it scents the house. And the cube lasts a few days for me. Hugs. Ooh, now there's a good idea. Well, I have mine going, till I go to bed at night. But I've turned it down, and it right now it's just a faint. So, but my place is really small. So yeah, I think I want to use this for the week because it's Christmas week. I really miss the smell of a Christmas tree. Yeah. Of course, that doesn't last very long once you get it in the house and, you know, gathers up all the scents. But the first couple days, you can sure smell the tree. But now I get to smell it all week long. Let's see what we got next. This is the candy. Margie says, great sweet treat from Susan D. Love Godiva chocolate. They are delicious. Let me tell you. Oh, they are good. It's sure not Walmart. Sparkle says, what a sweet gift from Susan D. Although I'm not usually a chocolate fan, those do look delicious. And they are. Yeah, I'm savoring them. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, this is the best Christmas. Just getting all kinds of things that scream Granny. Yeah, November and December, you guys have just spoiled me so much. I truly, truly appreciated it. You spoiled me for my birthday, and I thought, okay, you spoiled me for, that. And I really, truly wasn't expecting anything during the holidays, but boy, wow, you guys. Usually I'm just spoiled by David. He spoils me all year. Not only with all of his time, but he's very giving to me. And but I told him, I said, oh, guess what? They're spoiling me. He laughed, because that's what I always say to him. Okay, up next is our Whip and Chat. Sparkle says, awesome Whip and Chat, Granny. Wow, villagers, you've all been busy. Beautiful completions. There are lots of stories, but the one I heard when I was little was the Christmas tree originated in Germany by a boy named Fritz. His father, who was a lumberjack, didn't use the smaller part of the tree, so he brought it into the living room and decorated it. The song also originated in Germany and was originally called O Tannenbaum. Yeah, I think I knew that from, it's in my memory bank somewhere. I need to look that up. I'm sure there's a lot of different stories of how the Christmas tree originated, but we'll see. But if you have any stories, let me know. Because I did say that on, I think it was the Whip and Chat on Saturday, I mentioned that. I'd have to look up and see how that originated. So I'm glad that you shared that, Sparkles. Kathy G, lots of great finishes today. Peggy, that is a beautiful tree. Yeah, she shared her Christmas tree. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. And Margie said, great chat and show and share. Gotta say, with day 20 of the Advent, I'm right there with you. No idea what that's for. The mystery continues. But I figure them out, even if I have to cheat to do it. And Susan D says, great show and share. The villagers have been busy little elves getting their whips completed. Yeah, and Julie shared she's down to under double digits now. Yeah, she's been Working those fingers to the bone, getting things done. Wow. And Kathy G said, Granny, could you mark me off the winter retreat for the wreath I completed and shared? And we all know that I forget to do that. I keep telling myself, I need to get the book out so I have it when I'm doing all this. And of course, every single time I forget. All right, here we go. So let me get the book up here where you can see it. So if you need to be marked off, let me know. And let's get our stamps out. I love these stamps. These are great. Okay, our holiday vibes. Okay, Kathy G. There she is. And we're doing the, what are we doing on this? The tree or the sock? I've kind of mixed them up, haven't I? We'll give you the tree, since that's what it's supposed to be. All right, so you got a tree there. Yeah, who knows? So let's look at our book here, shall we? Okay, that's done. I think everybody completed that. We're all kind of still doing our gobble gobble. Well, I didn't even start. And holiday vibes. So if you need me to tree, I will. And then the Add More Zest Advent. And then we did the UK one, okay. And then we're into January. Our seasonal canvas. I'm gonna not say that. It's not. This is our... I'm going to change the name of this. It is seasonal, but we're doing it per seasons. But it doesn't have to be a seasonal canvas. We just do one section in winter, one in spring, one in summer, and one in fall. I don't know what to put there so it doesn't confuse people. And then January, our weekend retreat, anything goes. So if you want to be added to that, let me know. It's just a free-for-all, a relaxation from the holiday hustle and bustle. All right, so we got that done. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Oh, we got a bunch of comments that just came in on the Christmas present from Susan D. Part 3. That's the one that went up this morning with the candle wax. Miss Bell says, wow, this is magnificent. Such a beautiful gift. And Margie said, sounds like some great scents you have there. I giggle every time you say flavors. Why? Yeah, they are flavors. I see now. Okay, it had to process through my brain there, Margie. And Susan D. Oh, I already did that one. All right. There we go. People are watching the videos this morning. All right, we got through all of that. Okay, so how are we doing for time this morning? I am only at about 50 minutes. Wow. I'm getting pretty good at this, aren't I? All right, let me turn back on my light. Okay, close your eyes. Ready for the flash? There we go. All righty. All righty, dighty. Yay for me. Let's see. Okay, what can we gab about? Well, we're going to have some coffee first. All right, I was doing ones. Here's my tray. And there's my pen. So yeah, so you guys all ready for Christmas and ready for the big day? It's pretty low key here. I'm gonna go to Christmas breakfast upstairs at my sons and daughter-in-law. They always have a Christmas breakfast. I never know what it's gonna be. One year she made a breakfast burritos. Oh man, that was so good. I love breakfast burritos. And then one year she made like ham and eggs and some fruit. Yeah, she's good at cooking. So yeah, so that's at 10 o'clock because they have their Christmas in the morning. And so they do that, get everything cleaned up, and kind of sit around for a little bit and relax after all that work of opening presents. And then they start breakfast. And yeah, so be doing that. And then my son next door is having Christmas dinner. So that'll be later in the day. So it's going to be a day of eating and getting stuff for me. Yeah, so we'll get to spend a little bit of family time. So that'll be good. My son is doing ham, so I don't know if he's going to do that on the Traeger or how he's making it this year. Yeah, so the boys are spending Christmas Eve and Christmas morning with their mom, and then they will come over. I'm not really for sure if it's Christmas, like at 10 Christmas morning. I'm not really for sure what time they'll be over Christmas Day. And then they're here until January 4th. Yeah, long time. And David is taking vacation time for all of that. And I do know they got, you know, their games and whatnot for Christmas. I'm not for sure what all he got them, but yeah, so, and I think they're planning, now I don't know because of all the flooding and roads washed out going towards the coast and all that, they had planned on going crabbing, but sometime during the Christmas break, but holiday break, I should say. Well, I'm just going to say Christmas break, because that's what it is. It's the holiday season. Yeah, they were going to go crabbing one day, but we'll see how that works out. We'll see how because a lot of the roads had mudslides, landslides, and the roads, you can't get through. I suppose there's a roundabout way to do it, but it would take a lot longer to get there. But But a lot of times, when the boys come over, they just enjoy staying at home, relaxing. David's parenting style is different than his ex-wife's, so they enjoy just being kids and whatnot. So, and David enjoys playing games with them and, you know, going out and doing things with them, fun things that they want to do. Because he always makes it all about them, what they're interested in and what they want to do. Well, there's a lot of 310s right here, isn't there? Yeah, I want to get up in my stash, gift stash is what I call it. I am hoping to get through gifts that you guys have given to me. Well, we got a lot of events coming up, so I'll be doing those, but I do have some that I want to do for weekend retreats. And of course, our bingo. I'm looking forward to that. So much to look forward to in this year. I'm super stoked. I am excited. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate those of you who have sent me gifts and given me opportunities to do things that I wouldn't have done on my own. And please believe me when I say that. No, I wouldn't have done it. This last year, I have completely got out of my, I don't even want to call it my comfort zone because it's not. I just, do same old routine type of thing. And boy, I have had my eyes open in 2025 and have enjoyed every moment of it. More than I thought I would if I was just sitting here doing this on my own. Yeah, all of you, whether it's just your ideas, your gifts, we just have a lot going on. And the thing I like about it, you don't have to be involved in every single one we're doing. But we have other things going on that you still participate. So if you can't do one of the events that somebody else is doing, man, we still have our bingo cards. We still have our year-long projects. We have our weekend retreats. There's just something here for everybody. And I'm sure that there are those of you who do some events that, I don't do. That we don't want to be too overwhelmed here. So, yeah, we just take the highlights, I guess, of events. But if you are doing an event that isn't in our notebook, be sure you share that. It might pique somebody else's interest to participate. So be sure and let us know things that you're going to be doing. because you never know. Somebody may want to hook up with you and do something with you, or you can give them information. Email each other back and forth, and you can always email me if you want to get hold of somebody, and I can always send an email to that person and say, hey, can I give your email out to this person? They want to connect with you on, doing an event, or, something else that maybe the two of you are interested in. That's the good thing about emails and our Gab session, is we get to know other villagers on here. Yeah, and yesterday, I got to have my first chat with a villager. I had sent an email to her and said, hey, can I call you? And she said, sure. That was Becky H. And so I jibber-jabbered, mostly me jibber-jabbering, because, I get a little bit nervous talking to somebody the first time, and I just jibber-jabber away. So, Kathy, I got over the initial one on that one, so next time we jibber-jabber, we'll have a more calm conversation. Yeah, I had messed up something, and yeah, I wanted to give her my excuses of why I messed up. I think it's old age. What do you think? Oh my goodness. Whoops. Alright, so I think I'll finish this color here, and then I'll let you go, and then we'll do the revealing of day 22. I'm kind of sad to see this go. Isn't it nice to have a present to open up every day? What you could do is buy up a different Advents and do one a month. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? You could buy 12 Advent and have them all year long. Okay, got that section done right there, so I think I can get this done today. Yay for me. Come on, come out of there. There you go. Alrighty. So, I'm going to do the closing, and then we're going to open up day 22. So, once I do the closing here, if you want to stick around, you can. So, as always, enjoy God's gifts, and let me start again. Enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. And as always, make sure you count your blessings, be blessed, give blessings, and have a blessed day. So, let's get to day 22, shall we? Put that up, and you can see I have not opened it, because I always rip into them. Ooh. What do we got here? We have a purple people eater bag with the diamond on it. And it has a zipper. So it's a little bag. That's cute, isn't it? You keep all your accessories and stuff in there, or these little bags, you know, you can even use it for your crafts. Like my knitting, I could put stuff in there. It's a really nice material. It's almost like a, I don't want to say burlap, but that's what it reminds me. Let me see if it says inside. Try to read the tag. I can't read it. But yeah, that's nice. There we go. Alrighty. So there we have day 22. Tomorrow, 23. Alright, so thanks for stopping by, everybody. And I will jibber jabber with you all later.